Jaws of Hakkon. I do like Jaws of Hakkon, but it's long. So I might have to do it in two parts, depending on how I feel. I mean, when I get off work, I'll be so exhausted. So let me get more coffee and let's get started. Travel right out there because I am done with the main story. All right. There's not really anything left to do here in Skyhold, but I want to manage my inventory um, because I'm about to go to a new area and gain new things. So let's just see. I kind of want to check out
Mix and match, pick your batch.
Where's my hammer? Not that one.
Varric's bow because it's been a while since I messed around with it. I need to upgrade his bow. Dragon skills, armor penetration. I need something that's gonna do more damage for him. I think it is. It's not. Is it? No, it's not the aiming device. The arms. Yeah, the arms do it. 96. Let's make something. Uh, Darn it. Not enough dragon bone. Stormheart. Hopefully this is better than what I got. Armor penetration. I know the Hakkonites we're about to fight are going to be pretty tough. So I want to. Will I be using Varric a lot? I don't know. This is the playthrough where I sacrifice Hawk, so I don't know if I want to bring Varric too much. I don't like to sacrifice Hawk. Hawk is actually excellent character from Dragon Age 2. But I felt like I had to do something different with my multiplayer playthroughs. My mage playthrough originally had not the best quality, so I'm probably gonna redo another mage playthrough next time I play Dragon Age Inquisition. Well, not just Inquisition. Well, do I have a full mage playthrough? I don't know, but mainly whenever I do Dragon Age Inquisition. Sunder when hit or Sunder on hit. critical damage bonus is, I don't know what to do. When Final Fantasy Tactics Advance come out next month, I'm most likely going to be streaming that. So I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to cut out depending on what I'm streaming around that time. It's one of my favorite games from the past. It was pretty difficult, and it took me a long time to actually finish because I hope they at least tweak the game a little bit to make it less of a nightmare. It's just so many ways that when you start a battle, you can just be straight up um, annihilated. It's almost like playing some of those games that I have with cards. Um, the deck that you draw is random, and that's going to determine how your entire game is going to go for the entire battle. But I still love the story. The story is so good, and then now they got voiceovers too. That's going to be so good. Hopefully, they got a lot of good voice actors and actresses, because that story, um, the original Final Fantasy Tactics, should have been a movie. That's how good I feel like it was. Check critical chance. I don't know what to do here. Oh, critical damage bonus. We just go with that. And hopefully that's better than what he has. We're about to find out. Yunka. It is better. Somewhat. I'm going to lose critical chance and some win hit, which is not too bad. Attack goes up, armor penetration goes up, 25% chance critical damage bonus, so it's kind of worth it. What room is on this? We're about to be facing off some Hakkonites. What else do we got? I can give them a boost. Superb Demon Slayer. Superb Corrupting Realm. Why just Varric's weapon? Because I didn't use him as much in this playthrough, so I didn't have him very tweaked out. I'm gonna make a Sandra sword. Let me just, sorry. I should have started Jaws of Hakkon already, but I usually make Cassandra a weapon, but just don't have any Dragon Bone, which would be the best. Matter of fact, we'll wait as I get some even better armor soon enough. I'm so annoyed. I was not able to make not one superb cleansing room in this entire game. Not one. Still want one, but I don't have the Revenant heart. Whatever, let's get to it. I don't want to come back here until we're done with Jaws of Hakkon. Need to drop some stuff. Oops. Gonna keep these ruins. Sigils need to get sold. plus 100% guard, negative 100% maximum barrier. That's good for a warrior. Hey, Moms, thank you for the alert. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Give her a shout out. All right. I don't really need all these rooms either. Why do I have all of these? I want to sell that. Keep this herb ones. All right, let's go. Jaws of Hakkon. Let it begin.
Leliana knows the game. She'll move the chantry forward while quelling the fears of the faithful. And I feel only pity for those who might try to depose our former spy master by force.
Should the Inquisition offer Liliana its protection?
It'd be more imposition than useful, or misinterpreted as a struggle for power. It's best Leliana arrange things herself. After so much warring, even the most seasoned players of the game yearn for change. Sister Leliana will bring about interesting times.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what we got on the board left here. Dealing with these mercenaries. Open up a new operation. Press
So, Liliana,
Legion Nobles.
should I bow whenever you come into the room now?
The ceremony is not for a while. It will be strange to see you and think, there walks divine Victoria.
Then let us enjoy these moments while they last, as colleagues.
Nor as friends?
What's this? A breach in decorum?
Perish the thought.
Let's see what we have.
Making contact with Cal Sharrock. The tide they thought they lost, but was still around. These operations left over. No real need for this anymore, but we can
All
do
right.
it.
Let us begin.
Investigate Frostback Basin. Who's coming with me? Solus is gone permanently after this point. Actually, we bring Cassandra a lot. Let's bring in Iron Boy. Dorian. Barrick.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Allow me to introduce Professor Bram Kenrick. He's the reason we're out here.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Worship.
Professor Kenrick teaches at the University of Orlais.
I came on an exchange program from Starkhaven. While in Val Royeaux, I've found something incredible. After 800 years, we may be able to determine the final resting place of the last Inquisitor.
The texts say that Inquisitor Ameridan was a dragon hunter who vanished on his last expedition.
Yes, precisely. I see you've read Lautrec's Precursors to the Chantry. Inquisitor Ameridan stepped down shortly before the Nevarran Accord brought the Seekers of Truth into the Chantry. He hunted demons, dragons, and dangerous apostates in a time before Templars even existed.
I'm all for history if it means tracking down the equipment of a famous demon hunter.
Scout Harding, you had me at equipment.
Thought you might like that.
Your scouts have gathered artifacts from the area. They may help us discover what Inquisitor Ameridan was doing.
I have news as well. We've encountered hostile Avar to the north. They call themselves the Jaws of Hakkon. There's also an Avar hold to the east. Unlike the Jaws of Hakkon, they've been friendly so far.
The Jaws of Hakkon?
They're hostile Avar who attack any Inquisition agents or researchers who get close. We've sent soldiers for defense, but the Hakkonites are cunning, merciless, and know the basin better than we do. I'm afraid our men will not be able to hold out long.
I thought we could catch up.
What's on your mind?
They say you grew up in a village. Where did you learn how to fight? Draw a bow, all that.
Here and there. You pick things up as a little dwarf girl in a village filled with piggish Ferelden boys. I'm no artist with a blade. I just know what hurts and what takes them down quick. Bruised a shin or two in my day, and a few, you know, other things. And archery? Oh, there was a traveling hunter who set me up with my first bow and taught me the basics. After that, I practiced on my own. On squirrels, mostly. Oh, and Heinrich from next door, but only with padded arrows.
I hear you have family in Ferelden.
Yes, my mother and father. I insisted they moved to Denerim once I signed up with the Inquisition. Ambassador Montillier tells me I should invite them to Skyhold. She thinks they'd be proud of me. But after Haven, I just can't, you know? It's not that I don't trust you or our soldiers. It's just, I just want them to be safe. And if that means they don't get to see things firsthand, that's okay. My mother likes writing letters anyway.
What do you think about the Avar?
When I was a little girl, a lady in our village used to tell me Avar tales. Being able to see their lives up close, it's nothing like I thought. They're very tall, aren't they? I was considering a proposal for Commander Cullen. Avar allies with dwarven archers astride their shoulders.
Oh, I like the way she thinks. We should keep her around. For mayhem.
Yes, mayhem.
Okay.
All right. Get it out of your system.
Mayhem!
Mayhem!
It's funny how a word loses its meaning when you say it enough times.
Have you spoken to Kenrick much?
A bit. He's quite nice, isn't he? And clever. Really loves his books. I said hello one day while he had his nose buried in a giant tome. His shriek was a winner. I can't stop doing it now. It's too funny.
How do you like the Frostback base?
It's lovely, isn't it? At least until you step in a pile of bogfish or poo. The stuff's vile. Makes great fuel for starting fires, though, if you can tolerate the smell. I might suggest that to the commander. It could be great for sieges.
The commander would never go for it. He's too dignified.
You mean uptight? Sorry. Don't tell him I said that.
We defeated Corypheus. I thought you'd have returned to your old life.
After everything I've seen, I don't think I could ever go back to my old life. Could you? I can't just pretend. I can't just pretend I'm the same person. I got a letter from my mother. She was happy the breach was sealed. She had no idea what we went through. And I don't have the heart to tell her.
We'll continue this another time.
See you soon, Inquisitor.
Let's see which one I got now. Demon Slayer? Yeah. We're gonna need that because we have rifts. I never really clear these out. Most of the time I don't, because it's just too many things. They don't have a button that lets you clear them off, so I try not to let them irritate me, but they still do. And I got a lot of cloth. And leather, apparently. It's not worth it. Professor walked up here.
It's been declared in Valboya.
The left hand. Not surprising. Do you know much of her?
Lady Harding had to use the opinion of an expert. Though impressive, the victory outlined on the marked page could not have been achieved as stated. Grand Kenrick. Sure it could, if he had enough apples, Harding. Okay. Got some books and stuff that he read, columns and stuff that he read to prepare for his excursion here.
Lady Har- I mean, Scout Harding has an impressive team. Her people brought back a number of artifacts.
Hmm.
If you need something tracked, Scout Harding is your woman.
If only it were that easy. After 800 years, we can't just look for tracks. Barring enchantment, cloth and leather will have long since rotted away. Only metal and stone remain recognizable. Complicating this are recent pieces the Avar left behind, and of course ancient pieces dating back to Tevinter. Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our last Inquisitor.
You said there were pieces dating back to Tevinter?
Yes, while it's rare to see Tevinter ruins so far south, the Imperium once had an outpost of some sort here. They might have built it as a ritual site. I'm not sure what military value it could have. In any event, it's muddled up the research slightly, but I've accounted for it.
You lost me at buckling.
You'd think that a buckle was a buckle. But ever since people started belting on weapons, they've been adding bits. One piece here has a dragon engraving. With the alloys of the metals used, it's clearly Tevinter. While this one uses a clasp that wasn't invented until the dawn of the Olesian Empire. And when it comes to historical research, you might say we have to buckle down.
I mean, it's kind of funny.
What do you have, Professor?
Everything so far points to the shore not far to the south. There was some sort of battle near the shoreline. They were in a hurry. The scouts reported an island near an Avar fishing camp, but the Avar won't say much about it.
What makes you think the last Inquisitor was fighting?
There's a clasp here common to armor links. It's clearly torn. That only happens from a heavy shearing blow, like large claws or an axe. Then there's the dagger. Silverite, with a stylized dragon pommel and an inscription reading Cordilis. That dagger had to be a gift from Cordilis Dracon, first Emperor of Orlais. No one would just lose such a thing.
What can you tell me about the Avar fishing camp?
Not much. It's the friendly Avar, not these Jaws of Hakkon barbarians. According to the scouts, they wouldn't say much about the area. Likely a local superstition.
I'll find a way to that island and see if there's anything useful there.
Excellent. I'll continue to study what's been found. With luck, we'll both find some answers. Also, one of my research assistants, Colette, was investigating an old structure to the north. I'm not certain it's related to our investigation, but it couldn't hurt to check with her.
Prisoner Marin. What is known about Inquisitor Ameridan would barely fill a page. He was a friend of Emperor Dracon. He was Inquisitor when the Seekers of Truth folded themselves into the Chantry as part of the Navarin Accord. Their order, serving as precursor, I don't know why I can't read, to the Order of Templars and the Circle of Magi. Shortly after the accord was signed between 122 and 124 Divine, Ameridan left his position and departed, never to be seen again. These facts alone are undisputed. Everything else is uncorroborated hearsay, broad speculation, or scandalous rumor mongering. Ameridan did not willingly succeed power. Dracon forced the Seekers of Truth to disband upon pain of death, then removed the Inquisitor rather than suffer rebellion in the new Chantry ranks. Ameridan was forced to retire due to the still young Chantry's restrictions regarding celibacy, as he was involved in a relationship with a mysterious lady mage that the Chantry erased from history. Ameridan was a rowdy noble who cared more for Ranch's entertainment than for his seekers. He held the position only because Dracon wanted a loyal friend commanding the order, and when the seekers became part of the Chantry, Meriden was free to retire to a life of hunting dragons and lynching. Any of these stories may be true, and without more evidence, we have little hope of ever reaching a clear determination. Nevertheless, I would offer a few notes that are often overlooked as scholars delve so deeply into their own historical specialties as to lose key context. Firstly, Emperor Dracon, rightly acknowledged as the man who molded the chip. People making unnecessary noise outside my door. Where was I? Acknowledged as the man who molded the Chantry into an organization it is today, was a pious man committed to spreading the chant of light and creating a world where magic, and men were governed by Andrastian principles. All sources agree that Meriden was a close friend of Dracon, and while it is certainly possible that Meriden was more pragmatic than pious, it is highly likely that Dracon would have befriended a figure who was actively opposed to the Chantry, much less tolerated such a man holding a position of power in the growing Elysian Empire. Man, this is long. Secondly, Inquisitor Meriden was universally acclaimed as a powerful combatant, regardless of his supposed faith or lack thereof. Rumor mongers suggesting Meriden was exiled ask us to believe that Emperor Dracon could see no use for a powerful warrior with years of combat experience. Given that the second blight had been a fact of Elysian life for more than 15 years at the time of Meriden's disappearance, with darkspawn pouring from the Anderfells into the northern Allays in growing numbers, it is frankly absurd to suggest Dracon would casually dispose of such a military asset. Without further evidence, we may never know more about Meriden's departure. Nevertheless, I hope that we may eschew the currently popular cynicism, at least when obvious evidence against it is presented, to see that his disappearance must have had some other cause. The Finding Meriden by Professor Grim Kendrick, Starkhaven University Press. That was a long one. I only read it because it has to do with what we're doing here. We're here to find the previous Inquisitor and what happened to him. But we just happen to have to deal with the Jaws of Hakkon.
No, that refers to a ring.
And we have rifts. I make it a point to get rid of every rift in a new area I go to. Head out this way. I see it. I didn't see that fear demon. Man. Not going very well. Dorian needs to get up. That was rough. These enemies was tougher, but that was just crazy. Pale quartz. It's a high quality material. It's as good as dragon bone. You only can get it here. Jeez. We got messed up pretty bad. You're decreasing Dorian spirit while we're here. You're taking a little too much damage. This barrier is not as good as Solus because I put Solus through the spirit category pretty regularly. It's better than this that I gave Bull. Alright, Dragon Stain run on it too. Guess that's what it's got. Man, I use a lot of potions. That was far more brutal than I expected it to be. Got to stay on my toes a little more. Got trial zones that make it more difficult. Let's replenish my potions before I go forward. Is it raining outside? Forgot to share my screen now that I think about it. Just a second. Wish I could get this set up automatically. Yeah, I'm hearing thunderstorms. So my power will go out. Hopefully it don't, but it's a possibility. Power grids aren't the best in the Midwest. All right. I was gonna rock my favorite fit, but maybe I should use my best fit. Just, nah, let's go ahead for the challenge. I like the way it looked. We'll switch back to that in a bit. Just gotta explore a little bit. What do we got here? Find a way to get to the island. Find Claudiette. Fight. Let's do that. Go there. Smell fruit up here, I gotta have these smell fruit. Got shards here. Of course, it's invincible to fall damage, just in case you need to get off somewhere high up. Alright, that's it. We find another Arculurum? Oculorum? I believe that's how you pronounce it. This is a pretty big map, so I'm gonna be here for a while. For the Hakkonites, let's put the corrupting road on it.
There! The Lowlanders!
Kill the Inquisitor! Death to his hold! For Hakkon's glory!
Jaws of Hakkon don't like us. What we do this time?
Perhaps the friendlier Avar in the village Harding mentioned can shed some light.
And the Hakkonites are pretty tough too. About to get real crazy. I'm taking a lot of damage. Oops.
Inquisition soldiers, we lending a hand?
Yeah. I see you up here.
Lieutenant Farrow, sir. You've beaten back those Hakkonite bastards. My men and I will hold here.
The Hakkonites along the river still pose a threat. After this last battle, we need time to fortify and regroup.
What's the situation along the river?
Between the Hakkonites and the wildlife, this isn't the easiest place to maintain a presence. The river's the best way for the Inquisition to send supplies from Skyhold, or it would be if we could travel safely along it. The Hakkonites set up camps near the banks, and they attack anyone who gets within view.
That will be all, Lieutenant.
Sir?
Mm.
That thing I asked about.
It should be there next time we head back to base. Not easy to find, by the way.
How do you guys live without this stuff?
I don't see what the deal is, honestly, but different tastes.
Now I just need some hot milk and some of those Orlesian guimauves to put in it.
Hey, what you do with this cocoa is up to you. I don't need to hear about it.
Yeah, Canary, they love sweet stuff. I know Stan was like really into cookies. Okay, I need to go back to the camp and get that quest from Scout Harding before I go any further.
Did you see Scout Grandin on your way back? He should be on watch, but he's gone. Grandin was a good friend of Jace Turbat, one of the researchers. He was killed by Hakkonites. I'm starting to worry that Grandin's gone and done something stupid. He was supposed to send word back when he reached his station, but nothing. Keep an eye out for him, please. For me.
I helped our soldiers defend against the Hakkonite raid.
That's a relief. We've lost enough men to them.
I should go.
Be careful out there.
Hmm. If this be our last together, let it end in laughter. At home. Get down there quick. Pride demon. It's gonna be tough. Not as bad as I thought. Spoke too soon. That was tough. Come close to me, team, so I can get healed. Get her axe. Paralyzed. What the heck? My combat roll lets me get out of any debilitating effects. So when it paralyzed me, I was able to roll out of it. When I get dazed, I was able to roll out of it. It's also something that's good for investing in a Battle Master Inquisitor. Hakkonites, let's see. Pick somebody off. And grab a bowman.
They're determined. I'll give them that.
Even in the middle of nowhere, we find fanatics. Lucky us. Why go with iron? Iron is brittle. Why not call yourself the Steel Bull or something?
Steel Bull was already taken by a pit fighter in Antiva City. Thought about Viridian, but it turns out there's 2 exotic dancers in Lomarin who use that one. Identical twins.
Silverite?
Tavern in Rialto.
So iron was the only thing left.
Well, I could have gone into textiles, but that sends the wrong message.
I just thought about it. He said going into textiles. And I was thinking just now, the name Satin Bull does sound exotic, if you know what I mean. Oh, crap. Who's this? Oh, doesn't say. Thought there would be a note or something. But there isn't. There's a landmark up there. But I think I have to discover this camp first. The treehouse camp design is pretty nice. At least I like it. Meriden and the Mage. change the party a little bit here. No, not yet. Not yet. Establish my camps. These Hakkonites ain't playing, you know? Pretty tough. From Mage's Journal, I argued with the Avar Mage long into the night. If we'd had to no truce with these barbarians to fight the Darkspawn, it would have come to blows. Their conception of the Maker is as a child's. They assume he is a spirit and that we have displeased him because he answers none of your prayers. When I attempted to explain the doctrine of the chant, the mage kept asking nonsense such as, did Andraste have no gods of her own? Why haven't you sung up another maker? I asked what in the good grace of Thetis she was about, and the answers chilled me. The Avar confused spirits for gods, treating them as patrons to be lullied and wooed. The mage described, to my growing horror, how the Avar deliberately invoke spirits for strength in battle or solicit them for advice. The mage claimed some of the spirits around her village had lived with her whole for dozens of generations and sometimes took on form of an animal or departed relatives when they pass on their wisdom. Strangest of all, in the event a god is destroyed, the Avar began a year-long time of offering prayers and rituals I have no interest in knowing about further. At the end of the period, a new spirit takes on the name and role of the old one. I attempt to explain that this was not a god, merely a spirit drawn in by their desires. The Avar mage declared that a ridiculous air of superiority, that was the point. If she hadn't saved my life a day ago from a rampaging Herlock, I'd take it all to the Templars. Mage serving the Ferelden army during the Fifth Blight. Before that, let's head here.
Listen from Harvey.
Let's see.
Let's look around.
How many swords does this guy got? Brandon's orders. A brief note filled, followed by a rough map of the area with key points marked. Brandon, details are below. You need to keep to our patrols. It will allow us the upper hand. I understand where you're coming from. Word has been sent to Jace's family. I promise you, whoever did this will face justice. Hardly.
Orders for Grandin.
Looks like he survived the fight with the Hakkonites. Won't get far on his own, though.
These were Hakkonites.
And that's an Inquisition dagger. Harding said that scout might try something stupid.
Blood spilled will be answered. The Jaws of Hakkon will answer.
Someone's cut their way through these Hakkon warriors. I can't decide if it's impressive or disconcerting.
Can be both. Jeez. Bog Fisher. I didn't mean to attack that, but here we go. It's gonna be a tough one.
The Inquisition soldier. Grandin,
Something doesn't feel right.
Inquisitor, I've abandoned my post, haven't I? I had cause, just missing the permission part.
Harding told us about your friend, Jace.
He was studying at the university. Those Hakkon bastards. Jace wasn't a soldier, he wasn't even armed. After this, he was going to show me Val Royeaux. I've never been. I thought we might... I can't let this happen.
I'm sorry, Grendon.
I wasn't a soldier either, not before this. I lived in the Circle. Never had the skill for combat spells, so I picked up a sword. I wanted to fight for the Inquisition. The Jaws of Hakkon almost ended that, too. I was bleeding out when it saw me. It knows what I know. It will not kill more people. Not like Jace. I will protect them, Inquisitor.
This is bad.
It doesn't have to be this way. Release Grendon, Spirit.
Release? The spirit remains because I want it to. I will protect our people. I want to fight, Inquisitor.
You're not walking out of here, demon.
If you stop me, then I cannot stop them. I won't allow it.
Can I switch weapons real fast? I can. It's better for demons. It's taking a while. Man, go down. Finally. What's this here?
Better than leaving him as an abomination.
Right. Where the heck are they going? Oh.
Hey, Varric,
Yeah,
are you gonna
Rogue
write me into one
got
of
me.
your stories?
How could I not?
When you do, make sure you describe the musculature right. Because this isn't just endurance work. There was a lot of strength training to get here. You want to use words like rippling or ripped. Ripped is good, too.
The Iron Bull's belly was prone to rippling after every meal. He rarely wore shirts as they ripped under the strain.
That hurts, Varric. That's hurtful.
No, no, no! I cannot have guests, lowlanders, even those who don't hail from the hold.
Who are you? And why are you out here?
If I tell you, will you leave me be? I am Sigrid Gulsdotten, Augur's apprentice. I exiled myself from Stonebear Hold.
You exiled yourself?
Aye, I did. And my tongue will say no more on that.
Alright, come back to her later.
Have you seen the plans for the new camps? Tree houses. It all sounds awful and precarious.
Don't you like the idea of tree houses?
It's a good idea, in theory. Up where the wild animals can't get us. But having solid ground so far, far below me with nothing but air in between us is just...
Who would have thought? Scout Harding afraid of heights.
Me? No. No. I'm not afraid. Who's afraid? No one's afraid. I love being up high. Lovely views, fresh air, birds flying at my head. Yeah. I'm a little uncomfortable with heights. Don't tell anyone.
Okay.
I have news about Scout Grandin.
Maker. Don't tell me. He's dead, isn't he?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
he is dead.
Another one gone. Just like that. Never get used to it, do you? Maker. I'll miss him. The boy was great company. Terrible jokes, but that was a part of his charm. You know?
I should go.
Be careful out there.
Gotta make sure I'm saving. These Hakkonites proving a little more difficult than I expected. Especially with my warrior character. Luckily we got Horn of Valor to give us armor, or we probably would have been wiped a couple times. Saw how badly we got hurt against those demons.
think about going out.
It's up there. Try my best not to fall asleep here. After work, it's kind of difficult. Must be up there somewhere. Okay, how am I getting up there? Up here. I drink coffee. I might need to drink another one. Put myself another cup. Man, you gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. There we go. So I guess we take care of the Hakkonites now. And we can get our camp set up. Let's start from here. All right.
Hey, Tiny, any chance you could get out of the way when I'm trying to shoot?
Maybe you should stand in front of me. I'd still have a clear shot at all the bad guys from the knees up.
A lot of mountains and hills, or whatever you want to call these uneven terrain. Whoops. Great. Didn't know there was a. Didn't know there's a rift here. That's a new attack. first wave. What time, I guess? just missed that road.
Be fewer Hakkonite assholes around here now.
Oh, what's up, Tyrone? Just saw your message. How you doing? Give you a shout out. They need to add it to Xbox. The chat and on my PS5 shows up on my screen, but not on my Xbox. I don't know how I keep antagonizing those bog fishers. They're quite annoying. I want to establish this camp before I turn the quest in to Pharaoh. Or Pharaoh. However you say his name. Let's try changing the party a bit. Go. This is what I was looking for. There we go. So just note, some people say Avar gods bless the Hakkonites' weapons, given our run-ins with them. I'd say the Hakkonites see it that way. Keep to your patrols, stay focused, and remember to report in as scheduled. If we get hold of any of their blades, we'll want Graydon or Kive to take a look. They know magic. Both of those people are dead now. Who else knows magic? might be good to know where this is later. All right. Okay, let's turn this quest in.
Let me know if you need a break.
I'm all right, thanks. Inquisitor.
The Hakkonites were pushed back from the river.
That will put minds at ease, sir. I'll arrange patrols for the area. It's no Imperial highway, but we'll see people along as safely as we can.
That will be all, Lieutenant.
Sir? Rather be stationed here than in the approach.
The veil is wobbly here.
Certainly not. It's much more squeaky.
What? Let me check. Sensing... Sensey... Definitely wobbly.
Wow, okay. Got a better weapon for her. What about Sarah? Yeah, this is better. By a lot. Darn it. Stop evading me. Come on, recharge.
Demons still scare you, dear? After all we've been through? Might you have suffered some form of injury as a child?
You and yours are the broken ones.
Because I have been trained not to be afraid.
Being scared of things that are scary is normal. Your training is the weird thing. Ask anyone who's not one of you. It's like you're scabbed over or something. Makes me wonder what else you don't feel.
I feel everything in the proper measure.
Right. Because you're normal.
Just ask you.
Let everybody get some healing in. Okay. Oh, ads. Another rift. Okay, back from ads. I am doing okay. I'm pretty tired because I'm playing after work, and I was running around most of today, so kind of exhausted. I'm drinking coffee so I won't fall asleep during my stream, but how you doing? Hopefully well. I do want to establish that camp, but I want to take on this rift first. So I have a darn it. Sarah got killed. Let's see. I'm good editing down the Marvel video from yesterday into a somewhat news reel. Oh, okay. Interesting. Gotta see it. heal these people here. Only got 2 mages now, so. Alright. Keep it going. Let's find this. Call that girl.
How can it be so dark? Over there. She'll be overwhelmed.
Inquisitor. Still finding it difficult to breathe, but I'm not strewn across the landscape, so thank you. I'm Colette, Professor Kenrick's research assistant. I was hoping to conduct a survey of a Tevinter ruin in the hills. I may not have chosen the best route.
You're Kenrick's research assistant, so that makes you a student at the University of Orlais?
It does? Why?
If I've said something wrong.
I'm sorry. That's usually asked with skepticism. The university accepts those worthy of admission, though elven students are few.
How do you find it there?
It's not easy. This is what I want. And I like working for Professor Kenrick. Elven research students, where publication's concerned, their work's often deemed not substantial enough for formal credit. But Kenrick cares about people who want to learn. If our research finds an audience, I know my name will be included.
What were you hoping to find at the ruin?
The Tevinter's time here was brief, but their architecture endured, offering shelter, forming landmarks. Ancient Avar would have encountered these structures, which certainly predate Inquisitor Emeridan. Evaluating the ruins could offer insight into the region's history, once I can get set up.
You're still going there?
I've read everything we have on Emeridan, and studied up on new excavation techniques. I won't waste this opportunity. If you've a map, I can show you my destination, if you'd be interested in the findings.
Stay safe.
I will.
Word of what happened in Redcliffe had better not spread.
Oh? Why not?
You think mages will be better off if people know they can change the future?
Ignoring that that's not the case, I suspect people will use any excuse to hate us.
Then you should not give them more.
Did everyone act like this when the sword was invented? Oh, my blushing butt cheeks. Round up everyone who can use these pointy things and lock them away.
It is not the same thing, and you know it.
A lot of dead bodies here. Got a rift to deal with here. maybe a dark, creepy, swamp-like area, but it's the least amount of times I've been attacked by enemies. Can't go in there yet. The maps are so confusing. I gotta go up, but I don't think there's a path here. I want to face that rift right now, but there's no way to get to it. How annoying. Here we go. Hopefully. What is that? The rift is up here. Oh, this is going nuts. Enemies in this area, pretty stuff. Thought I couldn't see you. Frozen gate. The gate remained frozen even at the height of summer. A piece of ice chiseled from the hole remained unmelted in a bucket of warm water, even withstanding the heat of burning embers. I have never seen such magic. Our guide, Ragnar, will tell me nothing about what lies beyond the frozen wall. I have exhausted all possibilities. Whew. And shall have to accept that I will never pass beyond the gate. I have retained a piece of ice from my own use. Its properties make it perfect for chilling my cinder on hot days. I shall take pleasure in this and try not to fixate on my unsated curiosity. From the travel journals of certain Nijo, Explorer and Knight. Okay.
The winter architecture at its finest. This just screams I hated my parents and had no friends as a child, doesn't it?
Hmm.
were trying to fix it. It isn't your fault.
What isn't my fault?
They wanted Blackwall, not Rainier. That's why the others are angry.
Angry? Really? I thought I was just imagining all the frowning faces. Care to tear into me as well, now that you know?
No.
You who heal the helpless. You're not angry about what I was hiding.
You never hid from me. Mockingbird, Mockingbird. Too many voices in the carriage. Maker, they're young. If I tell my men to stop, they'll know it was all a lie. Cold, trapped, heart hammering like axes on a carriage door.
Stop, please.
Give me a second. Hey, Sarah, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Let me give you a shout out here. If I can, type it in right. Jeez. There we go. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Working on fixing my shout outs. I need to fix mine as well. I've been saying that. I know Blue sent me a link. I need to do something. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to get that done.
Something exciting's happening.
Seem tired, things. Or hunting. Is your hold beast well?
We hunt as well as ever, Thane Harrison.
You would be safer under the shield of the Jaws of Hakkon.
Hask Fisherson has taken victory in sight of the Lady of the Skies. Pav, you owe 4 rams to Hask, not 3.
Ha! Teared his tits.
Wind, lift your oaths to the Lady of the Skies, and hand the rams over come sunrise.
May your people be as strong as your hold beast. This is not my hold, Lowlander. I will not shed your blood here. You will face the full might of the Jaws of Hakkon soon enough.
Alright, we'll see about that.
We've heard of your arrival, Lowlanders. Come, share my fire where we might speak. Inquisitor, I am Svara Sunhair, Thane of Stonebear Hold. You have guest welcome here. Your Inquisition has done much to heal the holes in the sky. We are grateful. You and your people have come far from the safety of the lowlands.
We have not come to cause trouble in your home, Thane. We have learned that the last Inquisitor may have died here hundreds of years ago. We seek his body.
Giving peace to the dead is a worthy quest. Any help we can offer is yours. Sadly, the Jaws of Hakkon will not offer so warm a welcome. You have met their
Yeah,
thane,
seen.
Gerd Harrofson. I wager you have crossed blades with the Jaws of Hakkon in the wilderness. If you would search
Yep.
this place for your Inquisitor's body, they will want you to pay in blood.
I see.
When I first entered your hold, there was a climbing contest of some sort. What was that?
The test of the lady. We use it to settle disputes when it is not clear who has the right of it. There are others. For the test of the Mountain Father, you battle with verse while those who favor you hold you aloft. The test of Hakkon is battle with blunted weapons.
Those tests only prove who is faster or stronger, not who is right.
Are your lowland trials perfect? Can the wealthy or quick-witted not succeed even when their claim is weak? As Thane, I may guide the gods in finding who is worthy. I decide which test will settle the dispute. I may also ask a warrior whose claim is foolish to climb with stones strapped to his back.
Still seems kind of unfair, but whatever.
I'd like to hear more about Stone Bear Hold.
We are not the largest hold, but our warriors are strong, and our singers are pretty. Ah, words are for boasting around the fireside. You should look yourself, if you will.
I'd like to know more about the Jaws of Hakkon.
They are not the first hold to take that name. All have been foolish. What would you know of them?
What do the Jaws of Hakkon believe that makes them so angry?
A wise man honors each god to its strength. Bjorn Reedbeard for fishing, Rilla of the Fireside for making babies. The Hakkonites care only for Hakkon Wintersbreath, god of war and winter. There is no evil in Hakkon. There are times to fight, but the Jaws of Hakkon care for nothing else. They raid, they fight. Eventually they die and their stories are forgotten. It is the way of things.
You said that there were earlier groups known as the Jaws of Hakkon.
Yes. Many ages ago. They thought of nothing but slaughter glory. They attacked the lowlanders. Your people fought back and destroyed them. They were fools.
What can you tell me about the people now calling themselves the Jaws of Hakkon?
They came here a few years ago. After the Blight took their hold. There was land enough for both, so we were friendly. We did not see their anger. Gerd Harrofson lost too many in his hold at Darkspawn. He thought only of battle and war. To avenge a wrong is a good thing, but only a fool lights the world on fire to do it.
I'll speak with you later.
Fair hunting. Inquisitor?
Wasn't really done.
How did you get the name Sunhair?
I was born Svara Janisdotten. For my legend mark, I once fought a battle with my hair on fire.
You lit your hair on fire?
An enemy archer lit my hair on fire. I was locked shield to shield with a foe, and I had no time to douse it. It scared my foes. My hair was braided long enough that I could spare it. It stank worse than goat shit, though.
The Hakkonites are attacking my people. I would welcome any assistance you could offer.
Bathing my blade in the blood of the Hakkonites would be cause for a feast for most in this hold. The Hakkonites are fools, and they have forgotten the old ways. But we have pledged peace with them. To attack with lowlanders at our side would make us oathbreakers. This is poor weather for me to ask that of my hold.
I understand your concern. Is there anything I could do to help?
Among the Avar, a hold draws strength from its hold beast. They are as kin to us. When our hold beast is strong and happy, there is joy. When it sickens and dies, it is an ill omen. Our bear, Storvacker, has not been seen in days. The hold fears for her. I cannot ask the hold to break peace oaths unless Storvacker returns.
Do you have members of the Hold searching for Storvacker?
The hold is already fearful. A great hunt for our hold beast would show weakness to the Hakkonites. If she were dead, the augur would know. So the hunters watch for tracks. That is all we can do.
The way you asked us to help find Storvaker made it sound like you were willing to break your oath.
I could say that Avar hold all oaths sacred, that no true Avar would break them. It would be a good lie. Lowlanders doubtless say the same of themselves. A cunning Thane can find a hole in the tent of any promise. A place for the cold wind to sneak in. We are bone and blood. Oaths last until they are broken.
If I find your bear and you break the oath, what happens to Stone Bear Hold?
Other holds share oaths with the Jaws of Hakkon. They are sworn to defend or avenge them. If the Hakkonites were friends, they would attack us. But they are friends to few. We will send offerings, trade, and gifts to pay the price of oath-breaking. The storm will pass. I do not do this lightly, Inquisitor. The Hakkonites are tiresome.
I'm a little confused about why I have to find a bear in order to gain the support of your tribe.
Storvaker is not a bear. She is our hold beast. She ties us to the gods. Without her, Your maker has turned from you, has he not? It is as that. I know more of this world than the world of spirits. Speak with our augur if you would know more. They're our gods, not yours. For you, it is enough that Storvaker matters to us.
Does Storvaker usually live in the hold? Does she stay in a pen, or...?
Pens are for goats and chickens, not holdkin. The Avar are free. So must be our hold beasts. Storvaker lives in a cave near the hold. She comes to visit if she wishes to see us. We bring her gifts of food. Not enough that she will not hunt for herself.
Maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but bears and I traditionally do not get along.
You were full of bears. You lived. Good for you. Fear will keep you respectful should you find Storvaker. You will be fine.
So you're saying she's friendly?
All right.
I'll speak with you later.
Ask those in the hold about Storvaker. They may know something they have not told me.
This appears to be an unfinished letter. The handwriting is simple and the text has many phrases crossed out. Lowlanders, if you be brave enough to Norwegians, if you be brave enough, merchants of Orlais, if to those who wish to trade with Stone Bear Hold, you should know me. I am Thane Sarav Savra Sunhair. I don't know. I am the Thane Savrav James Dalton, known as Sunhair. Okay. Though my blade has tasted battle tears many. Though my blade has tasted blood many. What is she trying to do with this letter? Establish trade with some other places other than here. Let's explore around this place a bit.
Catch anything today? Nothing yet. Too many visitors stirring up the forest. The gods don't like it.
You're the Inquisitor. I
I hear your people already sing songs of you.
How are you so well informed?
Oh, Helsdim soaks up gossip when he goes trading. He just returned from the lowlands. I'm Fulna Hethstotten, keeper of histories, and skald to the hold.
I've never met a skald. Is that anything like a bard?
I suppose. Every hold has someone who sings its songs. Doesn't yours?
Fair enough.
We keep the old songs and histories, the oaths and the legend marks.
I understood all of that except legend mark.
The skald before me was born Gulda Elsdotter. She crafted a great new tale for the hold. It pleased the spirits. After that, we called her Gulda Gildan's Song.
So they're titles, honorifics.
Not all carry glory. My father was Heth Mule's head. He never let go of a quarrel.
Can you choose a legend mark for yourself?
Only if I wanted to be scorned as a child. I've only been a skald a few years. I've not made any great feats, good or ill. Yet.
Farewell.
Good journeys.
There's a lot of food in here. Dining hall of some kind, right? Them having their place at the edge of a cliff is just kind of weird. Wait, before we do this, let's finish up with this lady. Alright, I need to equip some potions. Suit. Can I also... Strongest dragon bone, really. I got enough weapons for my inquisitor, so Can't really do anything. The veil quartz is the same level material as dragon bone, so we'll wait. Oh wait, let me make black wall. Signature helmet. So you can stop wearing that weird illusion thing. Night helmet. That's new. Here we go. It's looking kind of weird with it. Different color, but alright. Yeah, this is the way to the ruins. But yeah, I still got it equipped. Here we go. Might as well check everybody's potions while I'm here. This is first episode of Jaws of Hakkon. Is just me getting a lot of the side quests out the way. Hopefully I can get somewhat of most of this done. Not most of, but what I need
The ancient
to get done
Imperium
before.
did like to leave a mark. I wonder how long they stayed.
This must be where Colette wanted to study.
Yep. Nature's Point.
Inquisitor, you may want to see this. Inquisitor! I was going to send word. I found something. This inscription, almost completely faded, but... 2 stood. Felt 60 true before our triumph. A breath in the hunt, and let rest the lowlanders, worthy of the lady's care. The markings and surrounding artifacts date to Ameridan's time. The references and scripts suggest Avar.
Another time, Colette.
Oh, yes, Inquisitor. This is remarkable.
Didn't mean to do that.
What have you found?
I need to complete a full survey and have Professor Kenrick evaluate the site himself. But this may be a tribute to Heron and Orina, Inquisitor Ameridan's companions.
What makes you think the inscription refers to Heron and Orina?
It's only a theory, but the age of the markings and surrounding artifacts match the timeline we've established for Ameridan. I found glass fragments in the clay, several with slight veins of discoloration. Blue. Like Templar artifacts.
Templars?
The Templars were a new order in Ameridan's time. Given their small numbers then, few would be found outside the Chantry's reach. It's unusual to find one deep in uncharted territory, unless he traveled here for a purpose, as Heron would have.
You don't think the inscription could refer to Ameridan himself?
It's possible, but Ameridan would have been recognized as a leader, which the inscription might have noted out of respect. And a breath in the hunt? Why note that your hunt continues unless your remaining prey was someone important?
What happened here?
An encounter with ancient Avar, and not a friendly one. Ameridan and his companions were outnumbered in an unfamiliar place. If Ameridan's not here, perhaps someone bought him the time needed to keep going?
If this is the resting place of Heron and Orina, it only remains because the Avar took time to honor them.
Respect for a worthy adversary? It wouldn't be out of place.
What do you know about Heron?
When the Templar Order was first formed, Sir Heron was among its members. He's arguably the most famous of the original Templars, though he was never one of their leaders. He's better known as one of Inquisitor Ameridan's confidants. They'd known each other since youth.
So they were close. Friends.
When Ameridan was made Inquisitor, Heron's position in his inner circle was assumed. A few ballads about them survive. The type with adventures and happy endings. I don't know if they're true. They remind me of my brothers, though.
Sorry, I'm making something to eat at the same time. That's why it's taking me so long.
What can you tell me about Orina?
Orina was an alchemist in Orzammar. It's said she met Ameridan while dealing with a demon, but it's not known why Ameridan was there. Demons aren't common in the deep roads. but they were a problem for the Inquisition at the time. Arena knew she could help, so she joined Ameridan.
If she left Orzammar, that would make her a surfacer.
She turned her back on the stone, though it's said she had few regrets. Some claim she was actually from one of Orzammar's noble families, but who can say? She never used her last name on the surface, and once exiled, the family likely struck her name from personal documents. Professor Kenrick petitioned Orzammar's Shaperate to grant access to their records, but the request was turned down.
What will you do with this information?
Professor Kenrick will expect detailed notes on the location, stone and clay samples, and any trace artifacts I can find. If Ameridan's history is compiled, this could be worth an entire chapter. I might get credit on the inside cover.
Thank you, Colette.
Inquisitor.
Well, that takes care of her quest. Let's talk to these. Avar, like the Dalish. Some of them are hostile and some of them aren't. So, but I don't think they would like me referring to them like the Dalish.
You've seen the animals.
That would probably make them
Jaws of
hostile.
Hakkon, kid. Rat things with frost dripping from their claws.
I have. Olga says it's bad magic. Why do they dress like that?
Excuse me? Why do we just like that? Because we want to look good.
Always making up strange stories and looking at all these in books.
Aye, it isn't natural. Must come from learning how to read.
Inquisitor, I'm honored by your visit. I'm Finn Coldenson. Forgive me if I don't stand to greet you properly.
How were you injured?
A storm blew up a few months back. It's the worst we've seen in a while. I was helping to secure the fishing boat. Einar nearly fell in. I caught him, but the current caught me. My leg got crushed against the rocks. It hasn't set properly.
Ouch.
You seem troubled. Is it your injury?
In part. Guy de Meerdotten prepares my father's body for sky burial.
Hurt and harrowed, knotted and nameless. Can't be him, could never be him. But who am I?
How did... Yes. I knew it would be soon. I miss him.
I'll let you rest.
Lady keep you.
Inquisitor, you've need of a hunter, or you're just wandering? Doubt you lowlanders see many holds, but I'll tell you, there are none finer.
I assume you go hunting yourself.
Of course I do. Who says otherwise?
No one.
I lead our hunts, Inquisitor. My leg aches. One eye can't see in the dark, and I bring more meat than anyone in the hold. Goat's piss, do I hunt?
A yes would have been fine.
Suppose you can't help lowlanders' manners.
Do you have any idea where Storvaker has gone?
Our hold animal's a hungry one. She might be after the game in the valley to the west. As the weather's turning, I'd not think she'd roam further.
Farewell.
Farewell.
So, come to test yourself.
How so?
Our warriors want your measure, Inquisitor. Bring us an offering, and we'll let you fight Hakkon's trials. Stone Bear Hold would know if the spirits favor you. So would I.
Do you run this arena?
I do. I'm called Arkan Felsen. I prepare warriors for the gods. Truly, I drill it into young heads that no one's born knowing how the axe swings or the arrow flies.
What do you mean, prepare your warriors for the gods?
As we train, the gods see us become worthy.
Worthy of what?
A second strength when you most need it. A glimpse that spots a blade at your heart. Warriors must show their will for these gifts, and the will for practice.
Spirits do sometimes interfere when the veil permits. Occasionally for the better.
Our augur's no fool. We keep the bad spirits at bay, or spot them in those who draw them.
Famous last words of the overconfident.
What is this trial, exactly?
A battle against our best. Wit and muscle, and steel against steel. Not to death, just surrender. In case you're afraid.
Oh, that's a relief. Wouldn't want to widow the entire village.
Oh, I like this. Bring the stomach to match those fine words.
Why do you pray to Hakkon when his fanatics cause you so much trouble?
Hakkon Winter's Breath could be testing us through those fanatics. He can be a cruel god, Lowlander. He'll favor the victor and no other. Strength to strength. If the Jaws of Hakkon tried to raid us, we'll feed their scraps to the bears.
Can we begin this trial of Hakkon?
We need an offering from you first. To honor Hakkon and the dead.
Okay.
Well, safe journeys.
Well, I can make one.
Every time I think I've seen the ugliest possible Avar statue, a new one turns up that surpasses my expectations.
I'm not going off. Might not be on it too much longer because I am pretty tired. I've been kind of, even with the coffee that I drink. I'm not staying up. I do plan on streaming tomorrow though, on my day off. I just don't know what yet. I don't know if I want to do another one of these. Cyberpunk. There's one quest in Fallout 76 I haven't done yet. That needs to. I feel like I need to upload to YouTube. So still thinking about it. Or maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Be welcome, Inquisitor. Though I fear I've time for little more than a greeting. I must prepare these souls for their greater journey, particularly those who depart without the reverence due. Their way is often hardest.
Oops. Shut my controller here.
I'm
Okay.
not familiar with Avar funerals. May I ask what proper rites entail?
When the time comes, we are given sky burials. For most, the body is laid out and prayers given. When the birds come, they carry the soul to the Lady of the Skies. The body, unneeded, is gone.
For most?
Some souls, such as Calden's, are chosen to return. The augur reads the signs at birth. It is a rare honor. In order to return, an offering is made to Korth the Mountain Father and buried beneath the body. A piece of the soul thus remains, allowing the rest to return to this world and be reborn.
Will someone not be given proper rites?
Calden Enverson is one of the few whose soul may return. Bloodkin must make an offering to the Huntmaster who prepares it. Or so it should be. Calden's son, Finn, has failed in this duty, but then there's you.
Me?
You're a guest of our hold. A gift from you cannot be refused. Even an offering for Calden. I cannot dictate the nature of a gift, but if my suggestion appeals to you, speak to the Huntmaster.
Calden's son is injured. It's not his fault he can't make the offering.
As disappointing as that may be, it is not my place to ignore the god's laws on a whim. I honor them in word and spirit, Inquisitor.
I should be off.
Oh.
Lady keep you.
I was trying to get the last bit of information out of her.
I
But I guess I can't.
Lady keep
Wonderful.
you.
That's why I shouldn't just talk or do stuff like that while I'm distracted with other things. We still gotta talk. Search the valley for the bear. Okay. I'm not done exploring this place.
Seems colder than it should.
It's a butcher, it seems like. Let's free this nug. And there's just materials here. A revenant heart. Oh my goodness. I'll just take every one of them. You know, I wanted a superb cleansing room, and I got one, and I still can use that for descent. Yes, I'm gonna put let me go back to the crafting area over here and put that superb cleansing room on edgewise.
New fencing is good. Fine work.
Revenant Hearts. That was great. Let's craft weapon. There we go. Only able to make one, but I can't modify here.
What did I tell you? Lowlanders from the north.
Why do they dress like that?
Greetings, stranger.
There's a guy I wanted to talk to down here before I... It's a merchant who has been all over the place. He's a well-traveled merchant. I thought he was over here somewhere, but let's head up here first.
New fencing is good. Fine work.
I think this is him. Do I need this stuff? Whatever.
You're the one they speak about in the lowlands, aren't you? The Herald of Andraste.
Many call me that.
Helmsdim Rolfson. I trade our goods outside the hold. You'll not find better this side of the mountain.
Have you traveled outside of Stone Bear Hold?
Corth Mountain Father provides. But press us, and we'll admit there's lowlander goods we can't craft ourselves. I sell our goods there. The old trader taught me how to read and write, and how to act in your cities.
Where does your trading take you?
Denerim and Southreach in Ferelden. Leeds and Verchet in Orlais. When the passes are clear, I take our wares to Val Royeaux.
Surely you can get a fair price for your goods closer than Val Royeaux.
Ah, well, that's truth, but have you seen it? My heart lies with the hold, but I'll die remembering the light on the gates of the sun.
One of the most beautiful cities in the world.
Everyone thinks I'm mad when I speak of Orlais. They believe I make half of it up. As if I could dream up those fountains and palaces, and those frilly little cakes. Most in the hold call any city outside the mountains prideful, though. Lowlander folly.
Farewell.
Another time.
Wish they would have did more with the Abarth in this game. I mean, there's a lot in this DLC, but you know, a little more story. Here's the augur. Ask about that lady.
He arrives. Don't throng. Behold, worthy ones, the man who blazes like fire and mends the air.
Hello. They're not harmful, I don't think.
I am the Ogre of Stone Bear Hold. I greet you, as do our gods and the gods of our ancestors. There. It is done. Now come, be welcome. I'd hear news of the north.
and a mage in the woods who said she used to be an augur's apprentice.
Sigrid Goldsdottir. She left the hold when I told her she must release her teacher.
Aren't you her teacher?
She might have heeded me if I were. Or perhaps not. It's time the spirit in her was free.
She's possessed, and you do nothing.
Every mage in the hold is made one with the gods until they're strong enough. I thought Sigrid strong enough. Exile was her own motion.
Why did Sigrid go into exile?
Sigrid built an altar by the shore for her rite of thanksgiving, a ritual to part her from her teacher. Sigrid claims her offering was spurned by the gods. The spirit remains with her when she's taken to exile.
Did you just introduce me to spirits?
The gods of the hold clamored to see you. I obeyed. For I'm their voice and their augur. And if I didn't show you off, they'd hound me for months.
What did you mean when you said I blaze like a fire?
How do you think you appear to the gods of the Fade? To those beyond the veil, your hand burns like the watchman's bonfire.
Are you saying every spirit in the Fade knows where I am?
Only those nearby, but thoughts spread quickly among the gods. They tell me strange things. That you muddied time's waters where the cliffs are red, and returned again.
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
I assume augur is another word for mage.
I am a mage. Yet not all mages are augurs. I give counsel to other mages, and the same. In turn, an augur takes counsel from the gods and shares it with the hold. I make their will known to us, and ours to them.
So you're an ambassador to the local spirits.
They protect the hold. They help drive off spirits who've gone bad with rage or gloom. The gods live with us. Ignore their offerings, offer them nothing, and it weakens us all.
I've heard enough to realize that when you say gods, you mean spirits. Why do you pray to them?
We offer to them. We don't pray like the lowlanders to a creator they think will weather all the ages.
Do you actually think they're divine beings? Something more than magic?
The spirits watched us even before we came from the north. They shaped themselves into our gods, and we grew to love them. Their secret gift is this, Inquisitor. They reflect us as water does the sky. They show us what we wish to be. That image gives us strength. For that, we thank the gods.
You let spirits possess your mages on purpose?
What better teacher than one woven from magic? The spirits in the hold have helped us in this way for hundreds of years. Once a mage masters their powers, their teacher departs, duty ended. Unless the mage is weak.
What happens to these weak mages?
Their teachers stay with them, and the other gods watch them both, so neither soul turns sick. If one does sicken, or the mage stands in risk of harming the hold, one day, they do not wake in their bed. It is very sad. It is what must be done.
You give them every chance. Spirits, watchful, wary, waiting until you're both sure. It's always cold in the hut then.
Who is this one? He is blood and bone, but there are bonds about his form.
Yes, I am compassion. I know that now. I want to be here.
I should be off.
Farewell.
I'm glad I brought coal to that. That was a a new dialogue there. Spirit of compassion. Yep. Well, I'm gonna leave it here. Mainly because of I'm so tired. I don't think I can really finish. That's why it's been going so slow. Need to try to finish this up because this is the longer of the DLC. But this position, this kind of get a picture here. Cole, thank you. Let me get a shot. That one. There we go. Let me see if I got somebody already. I've been J Mixon King. I'm going to be uploading this to YouTube at J Mixon King Gaming. So if you stop by, like, subscribe to my channel and like one of the videos that you see. I would appreciate that a lot. Who is still on right now? We got moms. Let's go and raid moms. Mom's gonna snap. I love Dragon Age, and that's what she's playing right now, Dragon Age Origins. Here we go.